What is up, my peeps? Welcome to my brand new Let's Play. And this one is the most weirdest game I have ever played in my life. One of the weirdest games that I've ever played in my life. Welcome, everyone, to Let's Play WWF Betrayal. Yes, we're finally playing a wrestling game. Not necessarily a wrestling game, it's a beat 'em up, actually. And with this one, you get to choose from 4 wrestlers. Oh, I mean WWF superstars. Yeah, because, you know, we're not allowed to say the W word when describing the WWF superstars. You could choose from The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, or The Undertaker. For this playthrough, I'm going to go with The Rock, my favorite WWF superstar. It looks like, by God, it looks like The Rock really has Triple H on the ropes. I do a bad JR impression, I'm sorry. By God, we may have ourselves a new heavyweight champion. By God, who threw that trash can? It's Austin. There's nothing like whooping on The Rock. That's what happens when you play the game. Because you know, it's good for business. Come back here. Yo, you two, come back here. What, referees? Referees beating up on The Rock. What's going on here? Oh, rock bottom. Rock bottom. Wait, Rock. I need your help. Why should The Rock help you? Stephanie has been kidnapped. Why should The Rock care about your Roody-Poo daughter? If you rescue her, I'll make sure you get a new title shot. Man, I thought I was gonna do a better Mr. McMahon impression. Apparently not. But anyway, yeah, this is WWF Betrayal, guys. And to be honest, a beat 'em up where it's inspired by WWF, it sounds pretty cool, right? But not exactly. Not exactly, but anyway, the first time ever knowing this game, I don't remember how old I was, but I remembered going through a manual of a game. I don't remember what game it was. It could have been like another wrestling game like WWF No Mercy, or just something different, or like another different game or something like that. And I saw in the back of the manual was this picture of Triple H and The Rock staring down at each other, and Stephanie McMahon was in the background for some reason, looking all shocked, like if either of those two committed a murder or something like that. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Like, I was like, what is this? And I saw the title. It was WWF Betrayal. And I'm here thinking, like, is this like, you know, like a WWF pay-per-view that they were promoting or something like that? But no, I saw on the corner it said only for the Game Boy Color. And I was just like, what? And I was like, what? And I remember just like seeing like the, you know, like the previews that they always show, like the little like pictures and stuff like that, and I saw that it was a beat 'em up, and I was like, what? And I was like, I really have to try this game out. So I remember telling my dad about it, showing him the you know, the back of the game manual of, you know, WWF Betrayal, and you know, I told him like, oh, let's go to Blockbuster and see if they had it or have it or something like that. So we go to the Blockbuster we usually used to go to. And I went to the Game Boy section, but they didn't have it. So usually when whatever game or movies we want, if they didn't have it on the shelves, we would, you know, ask the person in the front counter to see if they had it, you know, search it up in the computer or something like that. So, you know, the guy in the front counter searched it up on the computer, and he said, we don't carry that game. Has it came out yet or something like that? We didn't know, because I remember that it didn't have, I honestly didn't pay attention to the release date, because usually games like that would have release dates or something like that, but I don't really remember. I don't actually think it didn't have the release date or something like that, or something. So what we ended up doing is I told my dad, like, oh, let's see maybe if, you know, Target or Toys R Us has it or something like that. So we went to both of them. Neither of them have it. So I'm like, maybe the game hasn't came out yet or something. So I was like, so like, shoot, maybe it hasn't came out yet. So I guess we gotta wait and stuff. And I remembered waiting probably 2 to 3 weeks or something like that. And I told them, like, oh, let's see if they have the game or something like that. So we go to Toys R Us first. I remember bringing my Game Boy, my Game Boy Color, just in case. And we went to the game section, and they had it. And I begged my dad, like, you know, can we please get the game? And, you know, he was hesitant at first because he knows that I don't like, you know, like fighting games or wrestling games on Game Boy, because yeah, it's if you guys see my playthrough of Street Fighter 2, you guys would know my hatred for fighting games on handheld or wrestling games on handheld and stuff. But I told them, like, this isn't a wrestling game, it's a beat 'em up. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, that, you know. So he bought it for me. And I remembered, you know, opening it up, putting the game in, and I'm just like really excited, like, ooh, my God. So then, like, oh my God, just hearing, you know, that intro with, you know, choosing The Rock and hearing The Rock's theme on 8-bit, like, I'm like, oh my God, dude, this sounds nice. But when I got to play the game, oh my God. Oh boy, the game isn't bad, but it's not good neither. I mean, it just really lacks a variety, to be honest with you guys. Like, I probably would have wished if maybe like a lot of the wrestlers you pick would at least kind of have, like, you know, each of them having like a different like move set or something like that. Like, I understand, you know, it's a Game Boy game, they won't really have that type of budget or, you know, a lot of memory inside, you know, the cartridge, or, you know what I mean. But they could have probably done something, you know, with it, you know what I mean? Because a beat 'em up where it's based off of WWF sounds like a good idea, but on paper. But the actual game is just, yeah, quick, get her out of here. What about The Rock? I'll take care of him. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so. Yes. So whatever character you didn't choose, they become the bosses. Which I thought it's fine. It's fine because, you know, this is a beat 'em up based on WWF. So why wouldn't you face off against the other WWF superstars? But yeah, and I thought that was fine. You know, I didn't really mind that at all. But here's the problem, though. They are really, really hard. Like, oh my God. Like, this is my best strategy. Just get a good couple hits, run away. Get a good couple hits, run away. Because if you keep attacking them, they'll counterattack you, and they'll trap you. Like, they just keep spamming punches and kicks, and yeah, they trap you that way. You can't get out. Like, why give the bosses the ability to trap you like that? And especially when you're low on health, you start to get dizzy, or you get stunned and stuff. And then, you know, the bosses get a good couple hits on you, and then yeah, you die, or you get knocked out, whatever this game's terms are. But yeah, And honestly, that's like really bullshit, to be honest with you. Like, why give the boss the ability to trap you? Like, come on. Like, other beat 'em ups that I've played, I don't know what other beat 'em ups did this. They, would have like an annoying move, yeah, but like an annoying, like, special move that they would do. But they do not trap you when they just do their punch, like, neutrals, like punches and kicks and stuff. Like, what? Like, why? Why do that? Like, honestly, why do that? I don't get that at all. Oh boy. But I also mentioned that, each of them could do their finishers and stuff. Like The Rock does the Rock Bottom, Stone Cold does the Stone Cold Stunner, Triple H does the Pedigree, and The Undertaker. And get this, when this game was released, The Undertaker was doing the American Badass gimmick. And you would think it would be the last ride, but it's not. It's actually the choke slam, which I was pretty disappointed, because maybe they could have done some, like, they could have animated the last ride in some way in this game. But, I guess the simpler thing for them to do was the choke slam. Or they could have done the tombstone, but I remembered, during his American Badass gimmick, he would hardly ever do the tombstone at all. So, yeah. Oh, you almost got him here. Oh, there we go, he's stunned. Oh, yes, let's go. Oh, man, that was freaking tough. Expect me to, get knocked out a lot in this game. But anyway, hopefully everyone enjoyed the first episode of WWF Betrayal. This has been Mr. Espinosa X saying, if you smell what Mr. Espinosa X is cooking.